The list is up. The number of government officials who are in attendance, who are going to be on the trip, who are already on the trip, the list is out. But what we do not know from the published list is the number of supposed staffs who are going on the trip. We are told the doctors, the medical workers, those who are supposed to make sure that the president injection is ready, and those who are supposed to make sure the president paracetamol, will be around him. They too are on the trip. The security officers are on the trip. The covert EPS agents who were supposed to be in Ethiopia ahead of the president's arrival, they did not tell us the entire size of the delegation. But again, we bid the president success in his endeavor to engage the Ethiopian government and people. We are hoping that he will return to the country with something this time around, and not the regular, and I repeat, and not the regular bilateral tie. There are too many things happening in the country, a lot of issues going on. Representative Thomas Falah, the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, on today made some statements that received a lot of backlashes from folks in the CDC. We will talk about it in passing. We will be looking at that particular conversation in passing. More story. During the course of the weekend, we witnessed a very, very important funeral service. The weekend was the funeral service of the late Mawata Solia Lamin. Mawata Lamin, the late, is the mother of former Minister of Foreign Affairs, Minister D. Maxwell Sakimiya Sr. During the funeral, several statements were made, and several individuals made their tribute. Amongst those individuals who spoke it has to do with the learned counselor, Councillor Per Brown Boo. Councillor Boo was able to make a very, very strong statement calling on the country and its people to unite in the midst of all of these political differences. Councillor Per Brown Boo attributed the death of the late Mawata Solia Lamin to the government own persecution. Oh yes. She attributed the death of the old lady to the government's insensitivity when they went to arrest her son in the Pingsville area. We'll play her voice on the platform. More to that, there are other critical issues of national concern, including a protest on tomorrow, April 14. There's going to be a march for job and justice in the country. All of these, inclusive of VP Coon's visit to Grand Cape Mount County, will form the basis of today's presentation on 87.9. My name is Kai. Alexa is here. John Roosevelt also here. For the very first time in almost 2 weeks, we have a full house here on 87.9. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll bring you the rest of the conversation right here on your radio. Keep it coming in to star 255 star 1 hash. It is the cash giveaway. The more you play, the better your chances are. And so hopefully today we're going to be paying some money. Thankfully, Alexa and Jerome are already here. So we have sufficient time to pay people some money and do other things on the radio. Let's take a break to be right back on 87.9. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. You're rescue.
There are crowds in many places. In every community, you know, you can see. So if you see crime, hold it. Come to law in your hands. Fuck your authority. But it can't take your leg. Don't stop on when you step on that door. You reach out the top. If you see it, my pocket, I mean, if you see I don't, I'm a part of the world. People bringing safety to your door. Stop it. You can be for them. Stop. Area. Safety to interior. Keeping us safe. For all alone. Stop. People bringing safety to your door. Stopping and making peace for them before. Stop. Liberia. On the center to interior, keeping us safe. For all alone.
Gunstopper Liberia is here for you. Remember, you see it, you report it. This is a message from your own self-woman, woman self-sign.
Stop. The people bringing safety to your door. Stopping crime and making peace for them before.
Okay, so welcome back to the program Freedom Hub on 87.9. My name is Kind. Jerome is here. Lexad is also here. Good afternoon, my dear people.
Yeah, another workaholic Monday, and I'm grateful to be here. To now post anything is good. Princess, thank you.
A number of things. I during a I will start looking through it for real, for real. I think it is actually great being back in this studio, Full House, where we have the full team here. Um, we have a lot to talk about. A lot of things happened over the weekend, different views from different people, and a lot continues to happen with Oliver just, giving an update on the president leaving the country
Yeah,
with everything that's happening as well. So I guess we're going to touch every bit and piece of all the happenings in the country. So however you joining us, we'd like to say welcome to today's presentation of Freedom Hub. We have a lot for you. And yeah, let's ride together.
Okay, so I want to say hats up to all of our people following the conversation. Today is the 13th day of April 2026, remains the year. The country is difficult. That is what I know. The country is hard. This is something all Liberians know. Uh, Interestingly, those in the government do not know that the country is hard because they're feeding on the salaries of our Liberian people. They're living at the expense of the Liberian people. Wasting our resources. The president just submitted a supplementary budget at the legislature in the tune of 40 some odd $1 million. I'm not even interested in that figure because nothing they're going to do than to buy, gasoline for his $1.2 million, Lexus convoy, to buy pin for his $10 million property in Foya, to keep buying enough oil to grease, to be greasing his head, probably cut sabu. Nothing they're going to do. I mean, the country will continue to remain abject poverty. The vice president had a $250,000 watch on his hand when he went to provoke the people of Grand Mount County, when he went to bully them, when he went to execute his provocation. But like we said, there are too many things we'll talk about on the radio on today. So let's begin with the president's trip. Alexa, an executive mansion release has indicated that the president is traveling to Ethiopia again. Jerome, there should be, I don't know, but if we are calculating, the president trip now should be more than 50 that he has made since he came to power.
In less than 3 years.
In less than 3 years. So another trip to Ethiopia. Okay, I thought Alexa was reading the executive mansion, stuff.
Just imagine if, as Alexa, sorry, Princess.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so the first one was Kosovo. We didn't just get anything.
Yeah. In fact, other people name him Kosovo. Other people name the president Kosovo because of all of the countries on the face of the earth, he chose to go to Kosovo.
Sorry to say Oliver, but I think the president is a biased student because he didn't follow the trend of Ellen. If I were, close to Oliver, and Oliver looking at his base international, wires, I would have learned well and tell Oliver, Chief, connect me to the person. You know tomorrow. Connect me to the person.
Oh yeah.
Connect me to the person. He didn't utilize, that friendship with Ellen when he was vice president. Maybe he was concentrated on the 68th concession agreement that they were sounding, at that particular period. Now things look very, very much difficult for him. Every time he goes out, now everybody knows that, my man, the Bible will not bring anything. So let's just concentrate on what we can do for our country. And I think that's where the Unity Party is stuck, because the man who leads the Unity Party has no international contact. If he didn't bring something from America, if he didn't come with something from China, what can Ethiopia give to Liberia?
Okay. So, Alexa, what is the size of the delegation the president taking?
Whoa, we have a lot of people here, especially the names. We have, of course, the Minister of Foreign Affairs. She's here. We have the Minister of National Defense. We also have the National Security Advisor to the President.
Okay.
We have Senior Advisor, Dr. Augustine Kun. I think he's the Economic Advisor to the President. We also have the President of the University of Liberia. We have Ambassador at Large. Wow. We have Daniel Sando. Yeah, so far so good. These are just the names listed. I'm sure we have other people, on this
the team ahead of the regular team.
Yes.
Yeah.
So for me, I think Oliver mentioned that, but what again I'm looking at, and it seems to be like a repetition of things that continue to be written whenever the president travels out of the country, whenever he goes to different countries.
This in bilateral relationship is in nonsense.
This visit scheduled for April 14 to 15, 2026 is aimed at strengthening the long-standing bilateral relations between Liberia and Ethiopia, and will provide an opportunity for high-level discussions on bilateral, regional, and international matters of mutual interest. I mean, if you don't know this line, it means you don't.
Okay.
Yeah, if you don't know this line, it means you don't oftentimes follow the executive mansion, especially when the president is on its international travels. You always find something like this there, whether it is going to Kosovo, whether it is going to, Japan or something. And then when he gets back, usually you will see
They get another
memorandum of understanding usually.
Yeah.
So that was something that we heard all the time. That was something that we read, back in the day when the president made several travels. But so far so good. This is this, and I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know.
So another news. I mean, I'm not going to waste my time on Joe Bugger traveling with nothing else besides DSA, advanced medical treatment. After Bad and the rest of the people on your team go, buy new shoes, designer wear. I mean, that's all they're going to do. Nothing else, nothing more than that. Change the particular clothes.
Yeah, somebody was telling me in the press. I don't know, but the person was telling me why Bugger has forgotten all of his promises is because the executive mansion front is at the sea. So the people that are behind him, you're forgetting about them, but we don't know. I just think somebody said.
So the point is, we're not going to focus more on the president trip because, almost like
that's not breaking news.
Yeah, there are people who can say you're pressing your absent, you're pressing your absent.
You know what it is, Mano Plus.
Yeah, Mano Plus.
Yeah,
you're pressing your absent. I mean, it's seen.
Mano Plus.
So you're not here, we don't know. Whether you hear or you're not here, we don't know because we're used to it. So, I mean, we wish the president well. He brings something that, in Leke, he shouldn't bring anything. We're used to it. We're used to him coming back to the country empty-handed.
Yeah, we're used to him carrying private jet.
We're used to him, we're used to the president flying private jet and bringing nothing when you're returning. So, plus and minus, like you said, let me borrow from you. I mean, what are you here? You're not here.
Mano Plus.
Mano Plus. I mean, we ain't got no dealing with it. Now, unless I should stop. There is something she's doing I do not like. Now, but more to that, there are other critical issues happening in the country. Do you know that there is this block I think post Liberia or so, there is this announcement that one of the famous entertainment centers in the country. I know
Yeah, Senny.
Jerome will not have much of an input on this conversation. Hopefully, he will. Uh,
Why you think?
Senny Club I mean, there is a report that Senny Club might be shutting down. When 1 week from now or something?
So they're going to have their last event, I think, April 26th
Okay.
or 29th, something like that.
Okay, April 26th and the 29th, Senny
Yeah.
Club is going to be shutting down. And the management, according to what is being reported, the management is citing bad economy, poor business, conditions in the country as a justifiable reason for shutting down the Senny Club. So most of you who were customers, people doing business, okay. So Thomas Howard said on May 1. So
Okay.
on May 1, that's Senny Zezu himself there.
Yeah.
So on May 1, they're supposed to be shutting down. And I don't know, Alexa. They stipulated the reasons: bad economy, poor business. Imagine people who selling liquor complaining that people not buying liquor these days. Alexa, do you want to think about that?
It is a lot. Usually I always say, even when Liberians say they don't have money,
They got money for
they
liquor.
exactly, they're going to have at least, money for one or two bottles.
Even when
I've seen that a lot.
even when Librarian is bereaved, after that pretentious crying, the next 2-3 minutes, I one bottle.
No, sorry, princess, but now I see what what about. No, I was lost, but I just getting the point now. Go ahead.
So Liberians always have an emergency fund for a bottle or two
Oh
of
no!
liquor.
Every time,
Always.
money available for liquor.
Whether you're broke, you don't have money for school fees, you don't have money for food, you obviously will have money for at least a bottle of
In
something.
fact, the people can be selling spaghetti and the people selling liquor. The guy would prefer buying
Exactly.
over $2,000 liquor for you than to buy
Yes.
$400 spaghetti
Exactly.
and chicken sausages for you.
And Senny Club was, I don't want to say was, but unfortunately I'm going to say because according to Senny himself, they're
Until
going to close down.
until May 1. So they,
Okay.
yeah.
So Senny Club has been one of the clubs that hosted a couple of events.
Oh yeah.
I may not be a club goer, but I'm obviously in the entertainment space,
Mhm.
and there are people who have hosted the events there. And at a point in time, that was one of the hottest spots for people to go, Liberians to go. And it was actually going well. I didn't really get any prior to 2026 because he gave a time frame that I think it was after 2023 or something. I don't know if we could play part of the video, but maybe it is not that important.
Mhm.
But he gave a time frame of when he stopped receiving a lot of customers, and the place is usually empty. You don't have people there like the people who used to be there before, and all these different things. Maybe there are people who want to have a defense saying maybe he doesn't have a good marketing strategy or business strategy. But I'm not sure that is a strong defense because there are clubs that have been operating, a lot of them. And there are some of the clubs too who have, some of the clubs that I don't know what club in Liberia, but yeah, because of the standard, yeah.
Mhm.
Some of the clubs, they don't have a lot of customers as before, because people are looking at what exactly, in as much as Liberians like to keep money for one bottle. Nana, you're in the middle of it where your one bottle gotta go. You gotta manage some kind of small thing just to do something that you're supposed to do. So it is. I'm not a fan of. I don't really drink alcohol, by the way. Oliver is someone who drinks alcohol,
Oh.
but he can do it on the radio. Everybody know he can market, black butter and all those stuff. But
Alichivo.
it means something. Yeah, something is
Okay.
happening economically. And in as much as some of you wouldn't want to admit it, the fact that Cindy himself explained the genesis back to this point that we are before we can get to the end of it all, it means a lot is happening.
Okay.
And the country is somehow hard. And if people are not ready to get money to join to club, why you not get able to sleep? If you're breaking your horse down, you're thinking where to sleep, then you come take money to go to club again. I mean, it is a whole lot. So,
Yeah, Jerome.
I will just take it from this point, then we'll move on. I think the same people who used to say it, the people, packing their stuff, closing their store, going to Freetown. I'm shocked that this is happening under their region.
Oh yeah. But basically, I mean, Alexa summarized it all. The point is, I mean, one thing you say, and I like, for clubs to start complaining that they are not receiving customers is worrisome. This country is a liquor sucking country.
Republic.
I know. What is some ballot?
No, I mean, let's be honest. But even President Baga ain't drink. I mean, there are photos of President Baga sitting there with the.
That means it is some more years. So what
No,
do you
no, but I
No, but
mean,
people who are around him, they have said it.
no, but there are pictures to show President
Yeah.
Baga drinking. I mean, there's no even thought about it. You know, I mean, almost 90% of the people in the country can drink. So there's no argument. Forget it. I mean, we're not going to have that.
Bosman is one of the valedictorians.
We're not going to have that conversation. But the point is for the country to reach to the level where a big entertainment center like that, and this entertainment center is not in Cinco,
No.
it is not in Broville, it is not in maybe Iron Gate or somewhere else. This entertainment center is at Dupo Road Junction.
No, so they have Sending Bar and Sending Club. Sending Club is around SKD. There, that's
Okay.
that huge space.
Okay,
So they are in a very, very ideal location where when you're coming from.
around SPD,
Yeah.
fine. So my point is the Pinsville area,
Mhm.
right?
That's what it is, yeah.
Pinsville is the enjoyment capital
Yeah,
of I mean, Central Moravia can ball equal to Pinsville.
Nah.
A connection
So the- yeah.
of communities.
So yeah,
Yeah.
for example, Alexa, they got Sending Club in the area, they got Sending Bar.
Yeah, Sending Bar.
Sending Bar is
at
still
Dupo
operating
Road,
at
yeah.
Dupo Road Junction. So Sending Club around the China Mall and so forth. Look, the whole Dupo Road area, ELWA, studio community, all the places, the whole Pinsville area, that balling place is there.
But we are is lack as well with people.
That's
so,
what-
so that is a stopping point for them.
Fine. So for a major entertainment center like that to be announcing shutting down, it is not a good thing. They didn't shut down on Ellen. And nobody should say maybe they gamble the money. No, they didn't shut down on the George Ware. Shutting down here in a country where the police got to issue statements that people were not drinking liquor to graveyard. No. I mean, listen. This is a country where people go to the cemetery and drink liquor. People among I mean, sorry to say, people walking among dead bodies, they're drinking liquor. That's to what extent people get appetite to drink liquor in the country. They can be standing in the cemetery, a cemetery half open, and then they say drinking, right? So to reach to the point where you are shutting down a business, businesses are shutting down to the point where you shops shutting down. Then it shows that the economy is bad. And for those of us who are into business, we understand the pinch. Alexa, it is a difficult thing. I mean, I have received 2 communication from businesses that were doing advertisement with us at this radio station. Not 2, Chris. I mean, there should be about 4 communication from people who are doing advertising business with us. The guys called us and they said, "Look, it's not that we're not benefiting from your coverage, but business just slow." And so we'll not be able to continue with the advertisement. I mean, that was just it. And I thought this was a Freedom FM problem. But when I contacted other radio station managers in Monrovia, it became clear that most of them are putting off. Most of them are winding down their advertising deals. I mean, it's difficult. It's very, very difficult to do business right now in Liberia. Something terrible is going on. And the truth of the matter is, people are refusing to say the truth. Alexa, people are dodging the real reason why businesses are crumbling in this country. And I said this to you. The main reason why businesses are crumbling in this country is because the president of the republic is mean. No, I mean, I'm open up for a debate to this issue. The president of the Republic of Liberia is mean. The old man is very selfish. Let me say this. When you find government officials in Liberia, I want to discuss post-war Liberia because that's what I have real authority over after the war. I'll call but post-war era. Now, whenever you see the officials of government in any country of Liberia, for say, being so very mean. Sometimes it's not because they are naturally mean, but you know why they adopt that meanness? Because their boss is mean. When you find leaders in the country so good, when you find government officials in the country so good, giving arms, giving people money, scholarship they want, it shows that the president of that country is generous. In Liberia, for instance, I take you back to President Sali administration. We had also added in here, Madina Wise, the rest of the other people in the Ellen Johnson administration. They were reaching out. The money was flowing. They were providing scholarship, helping young people into acting, giving resources up. Because somehow, Ellen Johnson Sali used to compare notes. We saw the John.
Even if you are also hostile,
even when you were not even thinking presence to the Unity Party, you had opportunity. They were not fighting your business. They were giving you contacts. They were giving you consultancy. Samatwe was a consultant at the Ministry of Finance. He was a CDC man, but they provided consultancy for him. There were people who didn't have political alignment to support any political party, but they were given, how you call this thing? Some freedom. They were allowed to do business. Today, fast forward President Weah King, right? You have people around President Weah who were givers. Holiday, go to government official house during the President Weah era. People sitting all outside to the area. They're giving rice, they're giving this they're giving the one. There were people reaching out to the poor people, reaching out, giving. Somewhere, somehow, the money was turning around. And the guys in power today are putting one flimsy argument. You know what? We're not spoiling money. No, that's not spoiling money. You are stealing money. The guys are stealing money, but because the president is not the giving type, so nobody want to cross the president red line.
Yeah, because you can't give more than the president.
You can be good more than the president. Yeah. You see Rachel Kuhn going to, and now Rachel Kuhn, you see how to call him.
Is it vice president?
Jerry, yeah, you see Jeremiah Kuhn going to the Cape Man Festival and give Cape Man 5,000. The vice president went to Cape Man Festival and give 5,000. Prince Johnson asking, my man, so your son walk around go into 5,000 go to Prince Johnson.
For lawyers.
For lawyers, you see the VP giving people 5,000. Do you think Jeremiah Kuhn is naturally mean? No. Those who know Kuhn in him to know that Kuhn can dish out. But Kuhn is being very careful with how he's giving people money these days, especially reaching out into community initiatives, because he doesn't want to override the president. The first law for the 8 law of power says never outshine your master. Generally, you're my boss man, and I also do more than you. And I tell you, I don't want to do more than you. I'll clip your wings. Just tell someone begin, you won't grow faster. I'll pack you. So most of the guys in authority, or those money are not really mean, but because the president is that kind of leader who doesn't give. That man woman was selling color and cold water to her security in the fence. They were buying it from her when the husband was no longer vice president. Omar Katuma was selling cold water in the fence to security people in rehab. The fence, the Joe Baga building, the BB Hustle now in rehab. They were using it for parking lot. People would carry the keke and pack it. Before you move the keke, the next morning, the former prime president was taking money from you to pack it in your yard. Yeah. Oh, you don't know? That's how the omen is in naturally. So bulk of his officials have taken on to that meanness, that selfish attitude. They've taken on to it. So as an end result, you in the country, the whole budget, about 60 to 80% of the budget can go through salary and other recurring expenditures. Who keeping it? Not government officials. So if the government officials are not reaching out, if they are not helping people, especially the very people who voted for them, look at the UP children crying around here. We're discussing why shops are closing, why businesses are shutting down, why businesses are not making progress. That's what we're discussing. These are things that were happening. These are things that were happening. Other administration today, they are not happening. Businesses shutting down. The last election, we graduated from AMEU, the very last portion of the.
Yeah, after the clock.
After the good era. We graduated.
We were talking about the graduation at the program.
Good. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. When we were graduating, it was difficult for students to generate their graduation fees, but the guys who just graduated after us, It was a hell of a thing. I said this to you, Jerome. It was a
lot of
hell of a thing. There are a lot of people who were qualified to graduate and did not graduate because they did not have the fees.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I mean, with George Weah era, there were times where the men would say, "Oh, all of you graduating with your, graduation
Yeah,
fees and so
I
forth."
was-
I mean, those kind of things were happening. You will find government officials going out, reaching out in the community. You see government officials sitting in the community, you post solar light all over the place. Yeah, one government official living here, you post solar light here. One government official living here, you do the one. There were interventions, and those things were contributing to the economy, regardless of what you think it is. What are solar light men putting in your community? The people in buying the solar light from, they do have people who working for them that have money will turn around. But the burgers, as soon the month ends, they debit the thing in their account, they made a packet, they put it on one side, it's just there.
And they web them more.
Their own partisans not receiving it. Even people close to them not even getting some. Because they don't want to create the impression that they're getting money. But in real sense, they are stealing. They're getting rich. And they're not spending the money. They're not investing. They're not doing anything. They're just stockpiling the money. And maybe if they're building the houses, they're just building the houses, from the elite perspective. Quietly, nobody knows that they won't building it. They're doing the stuff. But it still doesn't change the fact that you're stealing. The country is rough. Businesses are crying. Because the guys in power are not reaching out. And that's how the children are complaining. The children are complaining. The last time I was staying in somewhere, I listened to two girls complaining. But they think what happening now in the country. I mean, this boy, they got to hurry and come back.
Where you are sitting, Papa?
I was sitting in the bank. I mean, honest with you, I was sitting in the bank, and the two of them were sitting right by me, and they were lecturing. I was there, eavesdropping, and the girls were like, the other one was sitting in the place. Imagine the children are telling the girl was telling her friend that what they used to get way back, they are getting far lesser than it. I mean, you can run the country this way.
Somebody goes to bank and tie their face just to not give a teller anything.
Oh,
yes.
Thank you. I mean, go to supermarkets. Jerome, go to supermarkets.
No, for real.
Those days, on a George Weah, you go to supermarket. Look, even though you will have some issue with the way the supermarket, those guys can be running after you and stuff, but you still have something to provide to them. Some kind of way the supermarket men who working in the supermarket, they can still get something at the end of the day. Today, the last time I said it on the show, you even go buy one bottle of water at the supermarket, you got 3 supermarket workers willing to help you to bring a bottle of water outside. Like, water. I mean, I'll be honest, and before you got to get 2, 3, 4 faster, then we'll be helping you here. Yeah. Today, I'm telling you this much, one bottle of water you can buy from the supermarket, there are over 2, 3 supermarket men who willing to hold that small, because everything you buy, you put in plastic, over 2, 3 men willing to hold that bottle to bring you outside. Not because they greedy or what it called, but because the country high. If the man do it, he will not get $100 to go home. He has been paid $120, he has been paid $75. The country tough.
Who waits for 30 days?
I mean, the country is difficult. So the guys in power will have to do something about the country. All that in your own, this and that, talking about the nonsense from the wrong side of your mouth and this and that. You are running a very terrible country. People find it difficult to survive in the town. If Senate Club can close, think about how many restaurants are closing in the country. Think about how many American goods, the American pimple there. That's how the organ, shoes, the American goods. Think about how many of the people that close. And she said something. People prefer now to buy food than liquor.
Yeah, of course.
People prefer to buy food now than liquor, because at the end of the day, the men got to survive. So the end result is because the leader we have is a very, very, very mean puppy. There's no argument about it. You want us to tell you what the EPS guys who serving duty to the marshal can say? The last time the executive marshal reported as a journalist, Chris Montana, they gave him 40-40. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, nobody will receive less than $300, at the executive mansion for Christmas bonus. 2024, they get a 40-40 US, 40-40. I mean, how do you expect such a country to make progress when the president got $10,000 US every day for petty cash? You have to give $10,000 US every day. Go read the president's budget, No, I mean, let people go and open the budget of the president. So the reason why both of these guys are afraid to reach out in the community because they preserve It's a me that he no financial discipline. The person is naturally mean, and so nobody want to be in trouble. That's why you see even Kun, who is noted for ditching out money in Nima.
Yeah.
Kun,
Inch.
a Kun won't get money to group fantasy. Nothing,
Okay.
no fantasy.
Maybe Bwaga gave
Bro.
6,000 before. So cool. Cross.
He won't get- so anytime you get any people, your whole country called Kun will not give you nothing less than 5,000. It's just 5,000. And I mean it's terrible. You know, you can be pretending like that. Oh, we're doing it because we want people to know say we stealing. No. No, it's better you reach out to the community people and help them. Because whether you keep the money, you don't keep it, we know you're stealing. Oh, we can read the budget, we can read budget out there.
And your budget is even more than all of the government we're talking
And
about.
you're doing less.
Yeah.
You're doing less.
Yeah.
Till today's day, the better even introduce any brand new project to say we are starting the project from scratch and we're in it. Everything you see them implementing are things where either Elliot started it, President we are initiated it, and they just came because they're in power now. So automatically it gotta happen.
Obviously, all over.
Yeah, so you can keep running.
Whether we were to vote a chicken, these developments.
Chicken would have done exactly what we're gonna put Dog in power. The Dog gonna do that ministerial complex because Ellie and Joe we are started it.
Even our role, they're talking about the overpass.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The ministerial complex overpass.
Yeah.
If a dog gonna be in power during the 3, that dog gonna do it. Whatever the case is, that's why you happen here in this country. So with Senate Club then closing, Senate Club then shut it down. Alexa, it is a clear manifestation of how terrible the economy is. You can see it from the Oman and Kosha. You can see it from all over.
Okay, so I would like to take us back a little bit.
Yeah, quickly before we
I
go
remember-
to another
was it-
topic.
This is 2026, right?
Mhm.
So I think it was 2025, the end of 2025. And I think someone from Spoon was out sampling views from citizens, especially market women, and just people who were selling.
Okay, somebody said
And-
20, I know 2464 in Banami is about a shutdown. Can you
And-
imagine?
It getting serious. And
No, accident.
no, exactly. And one of the ladies said
Uh-huh.
she sells Coke bowl, right? I think it's the Coke bowl. And we played that.
Mhm.
And she said sometimes before she used to cook not only one part, she'll cook 1, 2, 3
Oh
parts.
yeah,
She will get all food finished.
that lady was from Raleigh Town.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But nowadays she's going to cook and she's not even sure as to whether she's going to, get all the meals to be finished. She will end up going back home and her kids and her, they will have to sit and have to eat that food. So it is not just with clubs because now we're just trying to spotlight this issue, but it started ever since with business people and everything. We even had some high schools accepting children to go to school without their family or their parents being able to pay their fees. So they'll be like, come for now, and then we're going to do. I guess it's a bill. What is steady pay or I don't know how to do it. But I'm saying this to me. This is not the
It is
beginning.
better to owe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let
Then
somebody owe
for-
you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this simply means it is not the beginning. We have this with schools. It is still happening, but like usually we have 1 to 3 days on a particular issue, and we're done with it. We had this with people who sell in the market, and now we're having this with a particular club that almost everybody knows, especially people who are into entertainment, Senate Club. So someone said, what was it again? Oliver from Bannersville. So you see, it has become a trend, and I think this is not really okay. So if you think you are me on your own as a person, you don't need to have everything to be able to give.
Mhm.
No, you don't need to have everything to be able to give. Maybe you're trying to follow your leader, but it is not a good thing because the entire country, you will say, oh no, we can't give money to you because you're not from our political tendency and all that. Even the people who are from your political tendency, I know some of them personally. Some of them are really, really cool friends of mine, right? Some of them have complaints. They've reached out not to get money in cash, physical cash, but to be able to go to school. Yet you guys are unable to help. You're not going to help everybody. But the fact that you have a lot of people complaining all at the same time two things can be true at the same time. It
Mhm.
means you're me,
Okay,
right?
okay.
So I don't know what people going for here. but
Even to their own people, they're
course.
very damn mean to their own
Of
partisans.
course.
And now what the country
I
has.
know someone who has them behind these people. That person is an active member of the Unity Party, defending on the social media, promoting, this
The
government. all
Jeremiah
that.
in school. The Jeremiah in
To
school.
get a semester worth of fees.
Yeah, the Jeremiah in school. The guys are mean. The guys.
I just see that,
and they're the one making the country
the
hard, bro.
defense, for me, it is obvious, and they're going to continue. But it's a shame. It's
Yeah.
like I made a mistake,
Mhm.
and I don't want for Princess and Oliver to say, "Yeah, I was telling you."
Oh yeah.
So I have to keep defending my mistake.
Let me tell you what.
That's why
It's
I'm going
crazy.
on tension.
Let me tell you what.
frustration.
Let me tell you what will happen to those guys. The guys who support the Unity Party, who are suffering, they're going through hell,
And they stay.
and they're still defending. Let me tell you what happened to them. Election day, most of them will not go vote.
Oh no, you're already weak.
No, I'm being honest with you. Two things will happen. The guy's already angry that Mo Ali can't respond to a message anymore. Baga Jaliba can't talk to him anymore. He get over 1 million messages in that inbox, and nobody listening to it. I mean, the guy's already angry, right? So the second thing is, the CDC man I'm letting.
Yeah. So I'm not going to vote for
So
them.
I don't want to vote for my man because Mo Ali did not want to talk to me. Secondly, I'm not going to vote for the CDC man because I'm a man. That person will just look at you know what? I'll go sit down. Anybody win a win. Most of them will take a decision to abstain.
yeah.
And what will happen to
And
them?
it'll be like,
But the children are suffering.
this is our town.
The children are suffering. I know people who let's just say people who and all used to be in political conversation in
Yeah.
class, professional colleagues. It's difficult. It's difficult, Jero. Very, very difficult. Every sector of the society. The media entertainment in the country, forget about it.
Is it me that man?
No,
December.
forget about it. President Baga call us to dinner. Call us to hold on. Let's take out the Jericho.
Yeah, but that is
But-
very what? Oh.
Okay, si yes, okay, basé improve I go Banana Junction close.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basé close.
Oliver, what is
Now,
what?
previous government.
No. So listen. He invited media managers,
Bagu.
to go for dinner and other stakeholders and so forth. It was on the basis of invitation.
Yeah.
Executive Management through the Ministry of Information extended an invitation to me. I mean, I know who I am. KOK, a very fierce critic of the
government,
administration.
yeah.
Even a bottle of water, I couldn't drink it there.
Hmm.
Oh no, I mean honest with you, I'm a security man.
You are careful. Yeah.
I have a bottle, I have my food in my car, my liquor in my car, I have everything in my car. I'm beginning in the car, providing maximum. I have all.
Bagu.
I mean, we enter the place, can you imagine? I mean, we just backtracking a little bit, to go to the other topic. We enter the hall, Alexa. We enter 7. It was around 3 to 7 minutes after 7 o'clock when we were ushered in the hall. It was what is his name? Toga Williams. Hey, come on, Otavin.
Otavin Williams.
Yeah, Otavin Toga Williams. Obed Jiba. Dr. Laurie Comlan Brooker.
Oh.
Yes, and myself were the ones who were auctioned in together. We went there. Then later on, Jack came, he joined us on our table, and we had other people sitting there in the place. From 7 p.m., we went for something that would be a dinner with the president. From 7 p.m. up to 10:27, nobody in our hall drank one bottle of water.
Because you guys
They
didn't
were
want
not
to drink,
available.
right? Maybe they didn't want to drink.
No! The president invited the media to our dinner from 7 minutes after 7 p.m. up to 10:27. Not a single bottle of water was given to any journalist in that meeting.
That means nobody was there.
Yeah.
Nobody was there. It was after the president finished speaking, when the security said everybody must stand, let the president go outside. When the president left, before the guys started bringing food and other things. But you know me now, while we're in the meeting, whenever I got tested, during the course of the what they call, I can't start going my car, my picking open it, my cooler there, I take my stuff, I drink my water, I call my shot, I go back, I go sit down. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he question.
Oh no, I mean,
Why you so proud of saying?
no, hey, listen.
Why are you so proud
No,
of
I'm not a pretender. This is the reason why people in this country. I
No, but
often is
somebody wants to be like all of us. People love you so much. People appreciate you. A perfect and
No, but Aqua is not
No, I
bad.
can't now.
no. You gotta be honest. No, don't hide. I can't hide from God.
Yeah.
So why should I hide from you?
No,
and the
I'm
next time the
saying
people
why?
listening?
I say, why are you so?
Because look, let me say this to you.
It's happy.
I'm not too sure God is against me drinking. God is against me, allowing alcohol to make me do something that will harm other people.
Okay,
Simple.
accept it.
No, simple.
Accept it.
So you guys didn't eat, and then the president.
No. From 7 p.m. all the way to 10. Look, even
But if we're going to go
Even seven-
back to define what a dinner is,
dinner that food and water.
it should have been
And that's how dinner that food and water,
It
my
should have
dear.
been- I'm talking about the time frame, right?
That's what I'm saying.
So whether the president is present or not, you
Did-
guys should
No,
have
but
been
he
served
said
at least.
in that cycle, they were not served anything.
No, I said nobody. The guy, nobody. They picking JMB store passing around with a all around with camera, showing camera in the faces of hungry journalists. But I have a food now. I have a food in the car. I was not hungry, and I said, "Anybody now? I call my man. I don't want to call his name, but I told my car. No, so apparently President Biden had invited the media guys to punish them for something what they were doing. So at some point in time, Otavin took our willing and Mr. Ogosa will enter a car, we'll do our stuff. We'll enter the car, we'll do our stuff. We'll go out to cut it, we'll face ourselves good. So we were chilling while other journalists in the hall
Waiting.
sorrowful. Why you go waiting? We're in the same media now. They can call and tell me what they think I'm saying a lot. They were. You could look in the faces of people and know even the pictures of the executive mansion posted.
And that became
Even the pictures of the executive mansion. They probably who president we are carrying in the hospital in Ghana. John Collins just there on the table like this.
Yeah,
You could know the baby was hungry.
Why none of you came out to say what is happening?
No, but it is simple. It's disgraceful.
Huh?
No,
No,
you can go to somebody who is like you can say, "Oh, I'm ill."
No, the person said,
I'm not ill.
no, it's spare out. Dino, it's spare out.
Why if the dinner? Why if the dinner was a silent dinner? But at the end of the day, it is just to point to the same fact that this administration, the guys in power, they are extremely mean, very, 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 very stingy, and that's why the country is difficult. Why businesses are shutting down. Look, let me tell you something. The government is the biggest spender in our economy.
Yeah.
The money the government can pour us out through salaries that about $32 million every month government can use to pay salary and other expenses. Now, $32 million should not be in the hands of me idiots. It should be in the hands of people who are willing to impact other people, and that's how the economy will triumph.
And also huge for let's just say 5 million, but all of the people on the other side.
Oh yeah,
that amount
35 million going into salary, 5.5 million people in the economy.
Yeah.
When the people who are earning there, if they are reaching out and doing stuff,
We're not telling you go empty everything.
no, you can even choose to build a house. You could choose to build rental houses. You know what's going to happen? As you're building a rental house, there are people who will be plastering, people who will be doing the other one, carpenter there. It don't matter what job to do. Today, there are masoners who do not have anything to do.
Yeah.
There are people who are carpenters over 2 months, nobody not getting window contract. Nobody even telling us to come pay cab out for me. Because the guys who are making the chunk of the money, they are refusing to allow the money to circulate. They put in stockpiling.
Yeah, they want to run.
Listen, I ask somebody why you're treating the country like this. I'm not asking for myself because I know if I want money, I go to my personal business. If I ain't got it from there, I got my political friends. I'll go to them. I got my business friends. I'll go to them. We're talking. I'll get some money. But I was asking. I said, what about your own people who you support? Your own people who supported y'all. Why you acting mean to the people? The guy was brilliant. I said, okay. If George Weah, who is this popular, this is a presidential appointee telling me, somebody who Joe Biden appointed. He said, if George Weah, who was that popular, if we could beam 2023
What's about?
and make it a one-time president, you think our papa is free from being plucked in 2029? Okay, I'm not spending my money. No, I'm not spending my money because anything can happen. I know how we're treating y'all. I know how we're treating the country. I know how we're treating people who do not share the same view with us. Do you know the guys don't give us contract to the radio station?
Oh yeah.
Do you know we are suffering today as a radio institution because we don't have any advertising contract, and that applies to other radio stations, other businesses that are in line with the administration. When you choose to do politics with business, when you choose to do politics with business, obviously the country will run dry. Because the restaurant you are depriving of contract, you're not going to see these people can go eat there. Your own you people can go eat there. Some of the guys who work into that restaurant, their boyfriends are your partisans. When you close them down, the gang get away again. It impacts you some kind of way. So you don't mess this to politics like that.
Especially when you have already won the election.
In a small country,
Yeah.
as a matter of fact. So they can be receiving between 30 to 35 to $7 million every month in salary and other benefits. And the country holiday, it means those who are receiving that chunk of money, they are not spending it. They ain't doing anything with the country.
Only 1 point.
You know, yeah, I mean, I mean, Stanley Clover closing, the other places, Barnabas Junction closing, you know, other places closing. You will continue to experience businesses shutting down because the economy is terrible. The guys in power, oh yes, in Grable they call it you're very, very mean. You know, and until they can start, and you know what you just start your goodness from? Go to those who work in the people water with you in green t-shirt. Just start the goodness from them. You know, so you can be like, okay, advocating for no. We say I'm gonna get CC minute for money. If you got it, you won't get a CC minute, no problem. But the people who supported y'all go reach out to this small. Y'all go get us something. Go and reach out to them. The children suffering. The suffering some of them. They're just defending the government or solidarity, hoping that someday something will happen. But 3 years now ago,
When somebody plays gun to your head,
3 years now ago,
you are not going to argue with that person, because maybe the person can forgive and say, let me just leave it.
Yeah.
So they're where they are. They with this issue of the auto pause where they have to grab everything.
Oh, yeah.
They don't want nobody to touch it.
the winner takes all.
Yeah, you go to the person, they block the person. You go to the person, they block the person. They were also doing it to Musa, you know, and other people. They want everything, but they don't want to share.
So you will continue to see more businesses shutting down. It will impact a lot of energy. Like I said, this business is impacted right now, and several other businesses are impacted. Look at the enrollment in the different private universities. It's dropping.
Usually.
No, I'm being honest with you.
People don't have that.
Enrollment
that
dropping.
amount of
Enrollment
money.
dropping. People ain't got money again moving around.
Princess said it. She said, you can that will teach you.
You pay little.
Then you pay later.
But that's what's happening. Even the high schools, the secondary schools. Most of the schools you get 3 installment for the tuition. This time, pay as you have. The parent get 5,000 and say I pay you.
What's on your mouth?
Yeah, you know. I'm being honest with you. Most of the school now pay as you have.
Well, you remind me somebody else said something. The guy said they were at 2. I know 750. So the guy said 750. He said no, my man. The man said no, man. He said no. Okay, tell me why on your mouth.
Okay, yeah. You know, so
No,
Because
for real.
he wants to carry something home.
And now you have the sellers are more than the buyers, because you just want to be basic doing something. You don't want someone to say, "Hey, Alexa, it's not serious." You know, Oliver is not serious. So if you have 1, 2, 3,000, you're gonna put that in your little awesome business, and then you have all these things, but then you don't have people coming to buy. It is really difficult. Maybe you guys think we're making fun, but we're not making fun. We're really, really serious, and things are going left.
the people live through what we're saying. But
And one thing before we go to the next topic, right?
quickly,
You said when you have a gun pointed, you know, you're just there.
Yeah.
But again, at the end of the day, some of the people who don't want to say that things are hard is because it costs everybody. So they're ashamed of
That
themselves.
was it.
yeah,
So,
Jerome said that.
so that's basically, you know, and what you're talking about the gun. Because none of it, we can't tell. We have some people in our school, man, and we used to have, like, used to say all kinds of things. None of it, right? And they want to say, go on the money, and let's tell them, say, you know.
Yeah. And the whole thing that is sophisticated.
Away from that,
Yeah.
Jerome. Let's take it to your comfort zone. The churches,
No offering.
their offering intake have reduced.
When they put it on, I put it
Allah?
on.
No, Jerome, Allah, like, you can go tell more than me.
No, but the whole thing is.
No, let's be honest
Yeah,
now.
I come in. Even the warning, the message before the church,
Mhm.
before the offering,
Mhm.
they say, please,
Uh-huh.
we're begging you, you're not going to put coins in the bags again.
Doctor.
What?
Yeah, they tell you that the amount has dropped.
Look, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
You gotta be
Look.
saying that, oh, it's
Yeah.
There are plenty of ways you can know that the country is hard.
From every angle.
Look at County Meat.
Oh,
Alexa,
yeah.
look at the content. It was Nimba and Bon
Back
County.
for the first time since I started going to County, I went one time, and that's because I wanted to look for my boss. I didn't even go there to. It was
Can you imagine?
Uh,
Nimba and Bon County had a game at SKD. The stadium was not full.
Why you go for? When you say food, you
what are you
say
talking about?
it's like people were there.
For the first time.
The entire field.
For the first time,
was empty.
Nimba and Bon County playing.
We didn't get the usual vibe.
The Pele tribe is the biggest tribe in the country. Pele is the biggest tribe. Next to Pele, I Nimba people there. They Gio and Mano and Madingo.
And they get, because they have so many.
The two biggest groups in the country playing for the SKD. SKD could not fall. On the Ellen, there was no day Nimba and Bon County playing at SKD in the stadium was empty. On the Ellen, it did not happen.
Our rabbits.
On the Georgia, Nimba and Bon County playing at SKD. And you say gotta get them open, you can be down there and because somebody on the other side said Jerusalem down there. I mean, that's how. No, I mean, there are things I can show to you that they come here hard. You don't need rocket scientists to tell you.
Somebody sit there and get one. Somebody all went to get 16.
And you say that Jeru down there, that person at Jeru. I mean, I'm telling you. I mean, how SKD were looking when Nimba playing Bon County. Look, it may sound very comical, but that's how the country is. The country rough. Look at some of the things happening. The country tough. Oh,
It's a rampant.
the sellers now more than the buyers.
Oh yeah.
All the girls in the country now, they got some kind of goods what they're selling on their Facebook timeline and their WhatsApp.
The little fashion.
That's
line.
how the country is. That how all the children are selling Kobona. You know, yeah, they get them selling here. We finish selling here. They say, I doing food delivery. You know, so
No, because you want to put your hands
You
on one or two
see, yeah.
things, just to be able to.
it's
get
because
something.
some of the places I used to cover up for
Yeah.
some other small there.
And then
They're not coming again. You know, this and that. It's because the guys who are receiving the bulk of the $40 million every month, they are freaking freezing it up.
and imagine, Oliver, imagine this. We're talking about the capital.
Yeah, so
What's about the rural
don't
parts
think
of the
about
country?
the rural part of the country.
It's nasty.
People are going through hell.
Yeah.
You know, but let's take about 7 course.
Yeah.
Quickly, let's take about 7 course. When we come back, let's take about 7 course on the particular topic. When we come back, we jump to the funeral during the course of the weekend. Tom Fala said something today. I mean, we also chit chat on it a little bit.
So just a quick announcement. I'll be leaving 5:30, please.
Okay, no issue. So yes, we're gonna take just few calls. Are there businesses that used to open in your community before?
We're not marking it one way, but we're not
You know,
marking
come on, shout out active doing everything and do we have time or in no places now. And make sure you ask the owner
it. Why?
why. You know, because some people close and they go to big places, but ask the owner you close down because you know business.
Business has improved,
Ah.
or
So if you know that they're not operating and you found out that the reason they're not operating is because business gone bad or what is shut down, I don't kind of report one. Call us, the community, you know, the business, let us know. When our coach shout, can you shout? When I'll get to whatever the case is, let us know. Let us know. No, get to now the place where we can sell narcotic products. I mean, they got
And mind you, some of
they got places that can sell raw king juice,
oh yeah.
you know, peppermint. I get to.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, raw king juice, peppermint, power.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. I mean, those places that get to him, he will be selling drugs. Oh. No, that's not how you're talking about.
talk of the slum communities,
Yeah,
You got to get to it. Power shop, yeah.
the low class people.
And the power shop is the intellectual center for the illiterates. Yeah, but you know, power can you shop. I mean, I wouldn't go to school. I play many discuss. I wouldn't play there. Whole net the minute know the issues.
yeah.
You know, yeah. So I mean, so let us know. Okay, people already start calling. We wanted to 10. Yeah, 7.
That 7 call will drive you all the
You
way
will
to
go.
20 because you know why I'm saying this?
No,
This is a serious matter.
the country high.
Yeah, all the way.
And I'm
This is the topic.
sure a lot of people
This
want
is the topic.
yeah.
And you will be carried away. Trust me.
Even Kobo, the Kobo rest, you know, boy used to drop. I mean, they did not drop. You know, the 300 rest, that's something they pay used to stop again. These buggers are making the country high, and every day they say, we should not talk it. The country tough.
When you go to the country now,
No, the country is tough. I mean, on the alley, not everybody was making money and everybody was working on the alley. But some kind of way you used to get it.
No, but how come?
Yeah.
How come the people who have all the international
And
contracts?
who came to rescue us? How come the man who came to rescue all that owner that hunger out? My man, it's difficult. Even those who say they don't want to sit down, they do something with their hand. They're not getting the money.
So then you get because the money start crying. As you are crying, you say, I understand it.
Let's go to the line, Joe. Let's go to the line and talk to the other person. Quickly, this first person, go ahead. Let's hear you. Red light. What? Yes, that's a 10 seconds. No time. Quickly.
The contract is bad up so much. We don't know what to do. We confused. We don't want to do any demonstration, but we just confused the contract. We don't know what to do.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
We are selling.
What are you selling? What are you selling? What are you selling really?
I sell slippers.
Slippers.
My friend sells slippers. But still get the market. We sell what they do. We're not buying it. We're not getting anything out.
Oh God.
This market is gone out of hand, my brother.
So like after 2, 3, 4 then you said 2 pair. Oh, the jealous Susu you are in the Susu breakdown. We got no money. It says 500 104 776 104 104. This person. Hello, how are you? How are you, sir? Let's hear you. 10 seconds, no time. Quick. AB, what kind of thing you doing? How the contract looking? Now when I say AB, go ahead. Abraham, let's hear you.
You know, the guy get it, but they're waiting for time to spend the money. They're waiting for around 2028. I thought they will come around to people.
Okay, those will be full. They will be full. Okay, let leave and go to the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute. Hello, businesses are shutting down. You got business shutting down around your area?
Yeah.
Let's hear you. What's your name? Where you join us from? Okay, how the traffic? To ride motorbike in the control club?
That question I individual.
I not ride motorbike before, but I not control club before. Oh, the man were having club in Dogomere. It break down the man riding motorbike. Yeah, I know. Fat friend around the police station. Around the police station.
He's smart.
Okay. Yeah, man. All right, we'll leave you right there. Let's go to the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute. How are you?
Yeah, hello. Calling from Conway.
Senny Club is about to shut down. Somebody say Brazil shut down the Balawe Junction. Any business not shut down?
My brother, I'm listening to your show. I'm an instructor. I'm working in the Cali sector. Can you imagine? We gave them our food directors, the kind of income thing we get. They were not even able to pay their children's school fee. The children, they put the children out. I don't like it.
So you're just giving tests. You're just giving tests over because anytime the child brings school fee, I tell you, okay, go re-get the test.
Yeah. Now I'm doing it. Anytime the children's school fee.
But you know the personal thing that happened. You're not happy on the job we are telling early time.
No. They're not so happy that now. They're so happy. I tell you, they're going to pay. They can't go there. They are facing two instruments, but now it's like go further to give you a full instrument now. I tell you. Okay. All right, my brother. Thank you. We'll leave you right there. Go ahead. Let's hear you. Yeah.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
10 seconds.
Yeah,
Maggie, we can't tell how the business looking like that. Wait. Don't be rushing to your turn. Now, BB information you give me. So you said the fuck club name is what?
I'm telling you, and I said, the more that I said, on the thing you were you do when you go to me. What then I'm going to start attacking them. Who are you at? So I'm going to continue
So the hash now anymore. He can't die, huh? Okay. Thank you. We leave you from Kakata. Let's come back. Hello, how are you? How you doing?
Thank you. So, Mohammed, and I call from
Quick, Spencer.
Yeah, we're not going to
My man, let's go to the other person. Hello, how are you? How you doing?
Yeah, Kim, how you doing?
We're great. Where you join us from 30 seconds?
Yeah, this is G Moses. I'm calling you from around the other resident.
What kind of business you knew that was active anytime that we had time quit now because of hardship?
My brother, there's a club here. Right after that place used to be fine. So I tell you the flip flows. And besides that, the souls they want to use to build. By the time they finish with the school, you will keep them all taking. We got down the soil that I've been built. Montes for the Kiri. Those souls were erected. Go for someone else on there. Go for someone.
Okay, Ralphie Highway.
Very strong. Ralphie Highway. Get up. Get take a bigger thing. Because we have you that you will see. Ralphie Highway. When the boy died from the rocking, because at the point of here, I'm moving out. So the hardship
now with them have been oh.
Man, I want to forever be in my brother.
Okay.
It's all over. Even the new work there. You know, listen to that for me as a monitor on the ear visit correspondent. I can listen to that news that news very thick. But the correspondent when they're speaking, you can know that people are suffering in the country, my brother. Nothing working. Absolutely. Nothing.
Okay.
Zero impact.
Okay, my brother. Thank you. Let's leave you and talk to the other person. Hello, how are you? Jerry, and I 2 years old. Hello. Go ahead, but Johnsonville, let's hear you. Bro.
Yeah, but doing with money floor, I mean, money, so yeah, I'm making problem or people are buying a problem now.
Okay, yeah, people are lavishing money. Yeah, you said people are lavishing money on the CDC.
No problem.
Yeah, the message CDC tell people are lavishing money on breaking or moving.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You know, I'm working in the private sector, and if something happens in office, you follow everybody but to be worker are working from office to office. All the income tax, social security, they were increased. You know, the 1.2 billion budget now they are spread in the private sector. And they are not often to working area. All those who pay income tax, they are being increased higher. The comment, the people are something we all now are thinking when we live.
So the men who working with supermarket, working with Simenko and all the other men,
I'm working in one of the biggest industries in the world, Nigeria. Income tax are being increased, and secretly, as all the workers, they will give you the information. People salary are being increased by mostly. We were expecting the rescue government to increase people's salary.
So the other men say CDC government were lavishing the money and what the country people were enjoying, people used to be chilling, but
what he's talking, you know what he's saying. The economical is not strong. Even yourself without respect you. Today, people are working, they're taking their best sleep. Ask people, ask everybody. Such now in Bellwood area, they are working to office as a question. Because everybody down. Now, income tax are being increased higher than effectively. And then rescue, the project, we are praying to the economic calamity should move on our head. Thank you very much.
Okay, we'll leave it right there. 086 people asking for the number. The people we're talking to that 7 calls.
So the numbers are on the screen.
086 500 104, 086 500 104, 0776 104 104 are the numbers to join the conversation. For those of you outside Liberia, you can join us on +231 86 500 104. This other person, quickly, let's hear you. 25 seconds.
I'm patient from today. I'm saying for justice.
Go ahead.
Okay. This now we're doing this time.
The men are protesting tomorrow. Go ahead.
No buy. No buy. Don't we have to year we buy. Okay. The money I to make to that I can make that money.
Oh. Okay, let hear from the other man. Go ahead. Let's hear you quickly.
Can you let me say hello to Elazar, Brother Jerome?
How is the traffic? They should be willing. How the traffic? I'm already in that traffic yet.
And they also manufacture problem. I resign on traffic about time.
Why you resign on traffic?
I know how to go to CNC. The better record. I got Georgia and to Iron Factory. So now the data I will make fast straight. And so now I will get 6,000 more. Now the day they can't call me for goods. No money on the traffic. So I resign for it. And I don't put a story time and lie. The thing you're talking are really reality. Like people are suffering. But I want to do with you guys. You don't forget me. I see me. I want to say what they don't pay. Hey, man, let's go with it. So the calamity is already a time. I'm a minute. I treat me the family is of me. When the calamity is here, and people are suffering. I really me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We leave you right there. Ma CC, you on the line. Go ahead.
I agree. Okay.
We agreed.
This is how to elect my friend.
Oh, mama.
Any business not closed down?
No. Okay. You think I've been talking, they are expressing a frustration, people joking? You think that in the person looking at ourselves, a spoken for Sunday, one good year, one go. We're asking for Ezra, a soon for 21 good years. Tell us 3 years, now we are my Ellie, 21 years. But when you all people take over, what happened now? The first year, our off, the market over. You know, before class fees.
I know.
What are the market on Kobosha? In Kobosha, class fees. What are the market? So they can't settle down and get food. But before my food, they heard up for the water. After the very class, I brought it. What was that? My Ellie, we are kind of things I was doing it. But for the dead and the extra, say, my boss, they're okay. It's really okay. What if I say that too? Look, my hour will operate for the 9. We make sure the men they get angry at the barrier. Because if we not do so, and not 12 years time there, hey, he must be. You know what I'm saying? He's done what he's done.
Okay.
Where he's dead, I'm telling you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Before we pass the back in the back, but now you buy a couple. Before you say, you tie your face. I said, what can come on one for you vet? Look out for me there. Can you go for much people? Get me. The one thing that easy. Can you carry your friend from me there? Chicken feet.
Oh yeah. We saw that happening.
You almost carry your friend from Boston. The people. Get me. You see the country is going nowhere. It's not going nowhere. Thank you for having me, my child.
Thank you very much. We'll leave you right there. We'll talk to the person. Hello. Okay. We missed out on that caller. We said, Samuel, my people, why are you rushing on the conversation? Go ahead. Let's say you come and go when you're ready to go home. Yeah, when you're ready to go. This person, go ahead. Let's hear you.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Let's hear you. Yeah, I went there. I know. Thank you very much. We need to write a list of the other person. Hello, 1 minute.
Thank you, Kang. And let me say, we will put you and ask you.
It's a business is closing around you. Business is shutting down. What is it?
Okay, Corner of I'm from Blue Community. Corner just spoke in Blue Community about last year. From Paris. Corner Club Paris no longer with business. They are shut down officially.
Paris, what part of the document was it located?
So when they had the Flashpoint Club.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Paris are now shut down. Okay, we are in a private school teaching. For the past 2 months now, we are not taking pay. So things are very complaining. Going on campus, to administration to get this kind of school fees. So the private school depends on the school teachers. Things are not easy at all. I'm very serious now.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. We leave you right there. We leave you right there, my dear brother. Let's see what we can take. What we can take of this other person on the line. Go ahead, quickly. Let's hear you. How you doing?
Yeah, how you doing? Okay.
We're great. Quickly, let's hear you. Business is shutting down around your era.
Yeah, you know, reason I would have come and take the class somebody will come. But you don't know, okay, more in a, I'm a platform there, I'm doing collateral business,
Wow.
Okay, there's a lot of stone bros that I always, the small things in business with them. 2 stone bros, I don't want to call it this going to learning, got to get it. 5,000, they issue that 5,000, 2024 for 5,000 interest 800. Still go on tell you the 800 quick come with 400. With that on this 2 years, let's go on 2 years now. The benefit will make you pay to pay the money. We can make it.
Wow.
So they store and in the store account. So what the minute they go into the free time because it's not.
Wow.
I tell you 2 things. I'm only say there. The interview, the interview, what are you doing? Don't this is not positive for this together. This is not positive. There's no anything of black men. It's real story. I mean, true story. I'm telling you. Take your mind just on cross. I just want you to feel a day. You take your mind on cross. You come by and get.
Wow. Thank you very much, my brother. Okay, all right, we'll leave you right there. Let's leave you and talk to this other person. Hello, how are you? How you doing from the US?
Yes, Mr. Khan, this is J. Randy.
Go ahead, Mr. Apple. Let's hear you.
Well, so I'm sitting down here listening to the people of Liberia. The people are absolutely right, Oliver. This is no joke about it. Let me tell you guys why. You see, when from 18 days up to George Weah time, every 3 months, the IMF will come and visit Liberia to check on the progress. Do you know that on April the 10th, I think our last week, they came and visited Mr. Boca. Everything the people expected President Boca to do, he never did it. They're supposed to have bank program for small business, they call it SME. They feel in that the level they said they went below the level. Every other activities that is supposed to carry out as well, they feel in that.
Wow.
So the people who are calling, yes, the people who are calling, they are not wrong. However, I was saying the report, they are not wrong. The man is feeding the country. This time it's not about unity party. I mean, it's not about CDC or opposition. The failure is coming from the World Bank. That's how bad things are getting now, however. So I just want to support the cause. They are not wrong. They are absolutely right. Let them ask Mr. Walker to tell them what did the World Bank say on April the 10th about the government performance. Let them ask the government. Thank you, Oliver.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. We'll leave you right there. Let's talk to the person. Hello, how are you?
Good evening, Princess Alexa, and good evening, Jerome.
Go ahead.
Also, good evening to stories like Koreans quite tuned. Okay, going back to why. I exposed one of my Indian friends the other day who happens to be a businessman. I asked him why is it he doesn't call me Tuesday. He said, that's not to me. He said, well, God, we know very well that I am the one who can call you. But I don't want to tell you how long it's been since I have not been doing this thing. I come to open my school every day, waiting for orders, and nothing comes. People come with getting notes or how you say it, come to seek the formal invoice. They carry it and they don't come back. So that's what they're doing right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn it. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. We'll leave it right there. Let's take 3 more. Then we call it. Then we take our break. Then we come back. Let's take 3 more. Just question. Hello, how are you? How you doing? Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. This is freedom of the concern of justice. And I
Go ahead.
DOC released my name. Okay, this is why we are going to take it all to be louder for justice.
On tomorrow?
Economical justice is not for justice. Guys, for our own perspective, the reason why Latina is going through what we are going through is needed. But I was bringing it all by economical practice. Failure to follow the rule of law. This whole main point is the citizen of power has reached, whether it is the PFM law or it is the PPCC law, this whole man has refused to follow any rule-based institution. This whole man has refused to go by any order, norm, or law on the book. He decided that he will be lawless, he will be ruleless when it comes to leadership. For me, I think it is the most difficult problem that we are going through.
Okay, thank you. We'll leave you right there. Let's see the last two. Hello, go ahead. Let's hear you.
Yeah, good evening, okay.
Good evening, my brother.
Okay, this is Manicat 1 million we are follower of Abraham William. Okay. Elasa and Ashiru, every day of today, the country is very tough. The people we live in, we don't know what to do. We are confused. The country is bleeding. It's seriously bleeding. Look at the construction this day. We are working on the construction. Going to initially get contract to do this day. It's not easy. When somebody give you work, for the person to give you, when they give you a first for money, you run for the money, you can't get it.
Wow.
So when the person cannot get it to pay you. So you will just look at with it. And the kind of position that we live in, we are suffering. What is the future of us? We have no future in this country. Our future have been damaged.
Oh.
Our future have been thrown in the garbage.
Thank you.
Kind of yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. We'll leave you right there. We'll talk to the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute.
Where I am working, our taxes have been increased. We don't know. This will be working with the people. This one we're going to take back. Just take it. The people say the government increased our taxes. Social security has increased. We imagine for $10 to $10. Everyone in our working place are confused. They just coming up from one place to another. But we went to ask, and when we went to ask the HR, he told us the government increased the taxes. Therefore, we the ordinary people should pay the brunt to the country is 1.2 billion budget. They are looking for it everywhere. We are suffering. This one more, the place the way we say if we not do anything. We only one step before we get paid. The country is tough.
Thank you very much. We'll leave you right there. Let's talk to the person. Go ahead quickly. You're the second to the last.
Thank you. This is Sean Ebenezer Weston. We say one of Liberia legitimate owners that joined from Central Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Mr. Khan, you don't need a rocket scientist to know that things are not normal. Things are not the way they were years back. The government that came to power on a matter of rescue deprived people of their businesses. But before that, they started putting people down from job. After you put those people down from job, their fallback position became their late businesses. The government didn't start there. They broke those people's businesses down. More besides, the very homes some of them were also residing in, when you bust those homes down, no company coming. So tell me now, you think the situation in this country is normal economically? I said no. Liberia right now, the people are in an economic quagmire. Something that all men will call dilemma. That's what they in right now. You go before, you can't come backward. Everything just kind of stagnant. People wake up in the morning, they don't even know where to start their day from. Everybody just kind of living in oblivion. People trying to protest for their right, you go there, you be there. People who are kind of like, trying to manage their living room that are giving them feeding to kind of send their children to school, you demolish those homes. Then tell me now, you think this country is in a red problem? God, you don't need to be asking this kind of question. In fact, just get out of your school and look in the face of people in the street. You will see frustration. You will see people don't have anything at hope. The country is just only in a way that you don't actually see anything. The only thing we need to do right now is to pray to God, let me hasten ahead of time. Let the 2029 come quick, so we can get this minutes of our time.
Okay.
Thank you, man.
Thank you very much. We'll leave you. We'll talk to the last person. Go ahead. You're the last caller. We're trying to do these view something regularly. Go ahead.
Thank you. This is Edmund Carr, and I'm the visually impaired that is pushing for the return of President. We are members of the Concerned Liberia for Justice.
Go ahead.
I'm sitting here listening, and some of us decided to listen because if a normal person are able to take market and go to the market and sell, at least to be able to get something to sustain themselves, will be going through difficulties like this. One more about people living with disabilities. They just speak vulnerable to the fact that things are actually difficult in the country. My son's school, that school are from kindergarten to 9th grade. They normally send, 3rd grade, 6th grade, 9th grade for YA. That school, this school year, only 2% were able to register for the entire test. At the end analysis, that school canceled the entire test. They were not able to send no student. When I investigated, they said people were not paying. Even the registration time, where I had to extend it all the way to March. They said the process closed. Some people that were sick, because I got one of my friends with some principal for another school, they go, 2% not pay. Can you please help? They open it, they register it. But then these jokers are sitting here. Tiki said they will use arrogance to cover up the massive situation that they have created in this country. Liberia is thinking, Liberia has been dragged by Joe Walker into hell. And we are praying and waiting to see what next. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll leave you right there. We take this quick break. When we come back from our break, yes, Jerry and I will wrap up on something that will begin the conversation on tomorrow. We'll wrap on something very, very essential. But let's take this quick break to be right back.
From the center to interior,
Gunstopper Liberia is here for you. Remember, you see it, you report it. This is a message from your own self-omen, Omen Samsung.
People bringing safety to your door. Stop it and make it peace for them before. Stop it.
The sun is hot and this traffic isn't moving. What's up, all? My car insurance expires today. Now I have to find a parking to stay in long queue. My whole day is gone.
My friend, why are you doing that to yourself? You don't need to go to them. Star Auto Express comes to you. It is the fastest way to get your auto insurance in Liberia.
Will they come to me in this traffic?
Anywhere in Monrovia, just send your vehicle documents to them on WhatsApp. They will process everything in 10 to 15 minutes. You pay with mobile money or cash. When they arrive at your door, no stress, no waiting, and the best part, delivery is absolutely free of charge.
So I can stay in my office, send a WhatsApp, and my sticker just appear.
Exactly. And listen, if you insure your car for 1 full year, SAR gives you a free gasoline coupon. You are saving time and getting free gas just for being a new customer. This extra value for your money. SAR Insurance is committed to protecting you across Liberia from Broad Street, Nsinko, Todwala, Buchanan, and Ganta City. We are there for you. Drive with confidence, knowing you are back by a name trusted by the central bank. Get your relief today. WhatsApp us at
0770 38 1293
0771 504645. Free calls on Orange 0771 111222 or New Star 7223. Star Auto Express. No stress, no waiting, just simple, fast delivery.
Okay, so welcome back to the program Freedom Hub on 87.9 Jerome. We went to the historic Providence Baptist Church on Friday, to attend the funeral of the late Mawata Komba Solia Lami. Oh yes, she's the mother of former Foreign Minister D. Maxwell Sakimia, the ambassador. At the funeral service, and we're going to be very quick about this, but listen, it's very important. At the funeral service, Councillor Per Brambu spoke. One of the things she said at the funeral service was how she was present at the home of former Foreign Minister D. Maxwell Sakimia early in the morning. State security forces went to the mayor house. Soon in the morning, with heavy machine guns. And according to Madam Per Brambu, his mother, the woman who died now, was in the room. Old woman in the room. 70-some-odd-year-old woman in the room. So many, camera sleeping. And Per Brambu said, the councillor said, when they went to the joint security, the people went there with long machine guns. They burst into the house with a quote-unquote search warrant and subpoena in search of rice. Because they said the rice what the Saudi Arabia government brought to the country under George Weah. It's a Mazda then, were the ones in charge of it. So under the President Weah's leadership, they felt that Mazda Kimia, who was the foreign minister at the time, other people were in control of the rice, and so the government said they were looking for the rice. Madam Per Brambu said she was present when state security actors burst into the house. The old lady was in her room. May also rest in peace. In her room, and gunmen passing around, lifting all the mattress that they're looking for rest. The Saudi Arabia government, the government of Saudi Arabia, brought over, I don't even know how many bags of rice, but we're discussing over 10, 15,000 bags of rice we're talking about here. I may be wrong about the figure. But if you are looking for rice that you said a foreign minister stole, Jerome, that honor his man Bay, he will keep the rice what he stole from the country. So when you have a search warrant to go and search to see whether there is rice, whether they may keeping the rice for your house, that in his man room under his mother Bay. So according to the information, the old lady came from the bathroom with her hands on her head, and no officer they were lifting off her mattress and checking for rest. It had her shock. She went speechless. She did not talk until the day of her death. Wow. Oh yeah, one side paralyzed. She had a stroke. One side went off. She got shocked. Got shocked that people who are supposed to be law enforcement agents in our country will go on an arrest order, go execute an arrest order for Mazda Sakimia, the ambassador who they say is a suspect in the arrest case. But Ambassador Kimia is alive and healthy in Liberia. If you have an arrest warrant for him, you don't need to take him gunmen soon in the money. You know how our security men can be bust into the hall, looking for rice. Now you are entering the room of an elderly woman.
In case she's naked.
No, I mean they didn't have to mention it, but old woman who's sleeping in a room alone. Her grandchildren, her grandchildren got to knock in the morning before they go to her because by nature, anybody who's sleeping, they're somehow naked. We don't have to mention all of that on the radio, but that was similarly the case with security officers moving into the room with guns, and all they said they were doing was looking for rice. because the case was brought forward against Ambassador Kimia. The foreign ministry mismanaged. They cannot account for the rights that they received from the government of Saudi Arabia, blah, blah, blah. So let's accept, for the sake of the conversation, assuming without admitting that he stole the rights. If he stole rights, the whole way he living in,
I bet you will keep it.
that in the house where he living in, I bet you will keep the rights.
Even the time. What is so important as well, the time frame.
The time frame. Over 1 year after the whole rights issue happened, 1 year plus, he will still be keeping the rest in our house doing what with it. Now, you didn't even check in the warehouses in the yard. You went in the house to where another woman is sleeping. You bust it open to check for rice. Even when you have a subpoena or search warrant, you don't move in violently in people's home except they are resisting.
Yeah.
Our understanding is that there was no resistance. The men did not resist. No, you would have gone to the place and said, look, Ambassador, in fact, what is the essence of carrying police? We're long gone. Or you would have had one police picker park outside for backup. You understand it? You would have had one police picker park outside for backup. The sheriff walk inside, serve the search and seizure warrant to the ambassador. He's a law-abiding, citizen. Ambassador will say, okay, I have it, but listen, I have my mother here. She's a pressure patient.
Yeah.
I don't want anything that will do this and that. So where do you guys want to search? Let's go ahead. You could even designate one of your children to aid in the process of showing them where the rice is. All the other places, if there is rice in the place. So let the living room here, let the generator room here, let the warehouse here, let the other place, let the antique, let this and that. But all of a sudden, the minute I get into the place, and some of them walking in the house, opening the gun. You know how they open the AK? Advancing the crack. Advancing the gun. And all of the things, and the old lady went in shock. According to Councillor Per Rambo, she did not talk until she passed off. Yeah, until she passed off. Ambassador Kimia himself came up.
In the cross, everything, and the whole mountain, look up, and she saw her son. She started talking. And I tell you, it took him out. I was so mad. I said, what? On the bed, sight my room, on the bed, in the cross, everything. And the whole mountain looked up, and she saw her son. She started talking. And I tell you, it took him out. I was so mad. I said, where are you?
Can you imagine? In her draw.
So
bag of rice. Oh, you go in.
Bag of rice like cream, no?
Yeah, like cream. Yeah, bag of rice like cream. So in her draw, in the old man draw, where the old man got was paracetamol, her little cream or cum, old man gets so into that with a needle. All this more. So you go in the drawer to go check for rice, bag of rice in the drawer. I mean, that's how silly our guys are in this country. It's terrible. The woman has shock. And according to the information, she did not survive it. She didn't talk
until she died.
Until she passed out. She was taken to the hospital. She was on oxygen. Per Bamboo, the councillor, did not stop there. No, she didn't stop there. She went ahead to warn the country that the issue of bearing grudge. I'll play for our people tomorrow what Ambassador Kimia himself said about why the government did what they did to him that cost the life of his mother. We'll play on tomorrow. Because the Per Bamboo say this thing about grudge, people bearing grudges, holding grudges. She said to hold grudge is like wanting to chunk somebody with fire coal. To use somebody wrong you. So you want chunk them now, you go in the copper, you take your hand, you put in the fire, you take fire coal with the notion that you will chunk the person with the fire coal. Because the Per Bamboo say when you are throwing the person with the fire coal, the fire will burn you first. before reaching to the very person you're choking. If you're not careful, your blood and the water from your palm, it will quench the very fire. And whatever you'll be sending to the person that dead cold, it will not even, it will not even harm the person. What that means is that you're going to be harming yourself. Let's listen to what she said, and I will provide my own interpretation. I mean, this topic is just the beginning, because we're going to have a whole extensive conversation, on this particular topic. But listen to her. Listen to what she said during the same funeral. The one is about burying, and holding grudge. Yeah, holding grudge for somebody.
To throw to somebody else, but you got who have told you before. Y'all stop your bad works that y'all got on people, because we are all wrong. If you have a check now, you be surprised related to each other. That
a grudge is like a hot coal that you have to throw to somebody else. But you who got the hot coal in your hand, it will burn you before. You stop your black book that you got on people, because we are all one. If you come to check here now, you will be surprised that we are all related to each other. That's what she said during the course of the program. All in connection to this issue about Ambassador Kimia, his support to the former President Weah, he being a relative to President Bwaka, the Bwaka kingdom, think that he shouldn't be supporting President Weah as a Kisi man. He shouldn't be supporting President Weah. And so because he is refusing to give in the tower, because he's refusing to, to support President Bwaka,
they have to chase him.
They have to chase him. They have to chase him. They have to institute the political persecution against him. And that's why he said, and we'll play the audio tomorrow. He said, my mother is gone. I'm trying to paraphrase. He said, you succeeded in killing my mother, but what you will not succeed in doing is to quench my desire and decision to remain loyal to President Weah. And he said this as I close, and then you wrap up, then we go home. He said, why do you want me to stop supporting President Weah? And you are only using our tribal alignment as a justification. Because I kiss him, man, so you expect that I should support President Weah. He went ahead and said, there was a time a Kisi man was a vice president for 12 years. I, Master Kimia, were hungry. I was testing.
He didn't care.
The Kisi man who was vice president for 12 years did not look my way. He didn't think I needed water. He didn't think that I needed food. It took the crew man to make me ambassador at the UN. It took the crew man to bring me back and make me the Minister of Foreign Affairs. So if the Kisi man could not give it to me and the crew man is giving it to me, why do you want me to betray the crew man because you have a Kisi man who is in power now? When the very Kisi man was there, he could not help. And he reaffirmed his support, to President Weah. Now, the bottom line is politics and whatever the case should not be the reason why we bury our common sense. That, what they did with the Omar and the horse issue, it was terrible. I don't know if this country got caught that people can sue government.
Yeah, but how?
Because if the American report to show that the Omar went into that shock mood from the day the arrest was, that whole thing was carried on, and as a result of what happened, you can sue the government for it. I mean, you could press charges. I still to be corrected, but that is the situation. Tomorrow we'll have a whole discussion on it, Jerome.
It's sad, very, very sad. But again, Oliver, everything is going to come back to the leader. Trust me, because no officer or policeman will leave his depot or assignment area to go to anyone's house when that person is not being ordered by the government.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, and personally, like we spoke about the issue of grudge, Bwaka, as the president of the Republic of Liberia, is noted for that. We have seen his attitude towards the former president. We have seen his attitude towards people who have helped him a lot. But before I go, let me just say this. President Boubacar and his government, and I want all of you to mark this day. Boubacar leadership is going to be like this. Mark it. No matter what happened, I want you to mark this. There were 2 servants who were helped by their master, and he gave each of them 25 coins or whatsoever. And the other one took the $25, he went and kept it under his rug. And after many years, the master came back, and the other one used that $25 to actually do business or whatsoever and generated more. And when the master came back, he said, "Oh, the $25 you gave me, this is what I have, including the profit." The master said, "Thank you. And for this, I'm going to add up to give you this because you did something." They called the other one that was giving another $25. You know what he said? He said, "Because I was the first, so I kept your money." And then the master said, "You are a fool." Now, what am I saying here? People like Boubacar then who keep grudge, because life is 2 ways, give and take. The God that we serve say, "Those that love me, I love you." That means anybody that do good for you, never you pay good with evil. So if Boubacar decides to keep grudge, that is why you will see in his government, people will cry, things will be happening. And mark this, at the end of the day, Boubacar going to be like that man who was given $25 and they didn't do anything. After Boubacar says yes, Liberia will be stopped, he will turn the country over, and you will see nothing happening. Thank you.
Okay, we'll be here on tomorrow. On tomorrow, you will listen to the very, very, very emotional tribute that was paid by Ambassador D. Maswell Sakimia. But again, on tomorrow, we also intend to bring you an excerpt of what the CDC press conference was today. We're also going to be tying it into what Deputy Speaker Thomas Fala said and the grand plan to expel Yeket Koluba. Watch out for those 3 conversations here on 87.9. Until then, have yourself a wonderful time. God bless you and bye-bye.
It's your musical. Yeah, girls, any place. Never coming to take no.